Today, we'll show you how to assemble and prepare a NexSens XB-200 data buoy with the navigation beacon, weather station, data logger, wave sensor, temperature string, and a water quality sonde. Your sensor selection may be different, and additional resources for setup and mounting can be found in the NexSens knowledge base. The buoy is delivered with the hull and solar tower assembled in one package. Sensors and accessories may be packaged separately. You'll also want to configure any sensors and data loggers before mounting. For NexSens loggers, view the video linked in the description. To assemble the XB-200 with data loggers and sensors, only basic hand tools and a few supplies are needed. An anti-seize compound makes future field maintenance easy. If needed, written instructions for assembly can be found online at the NexSens knowledge base. NexSens buoy systems are highly customizable, so your sensor selection may differ. We'll be walking through the steps to integrate a few of the more common environmental sensors and accessories. Let's get started. First, we'll focus on topside equipment. Remove the white top plate from the solar tower. Activate the M550 Beacon following the manufacturer's guidelines. Mount the beacon to one of the corner holes on the plate and tighten. Now, we'll install an ARMR 200WX weather station. Attach the cable guide coupler to the top of the mast. Route the cable through the coupler. Screw on the adapter and tighten the ARMR in place. Feed the cable through the center hole and secure it to the mast with cable ties. Moving on to the NexSens X3 data logger, align the logger with the holes in the center of the plate and tighten with the included hardware. Install the antenna, ensuring the O-ring seal is in place. Next, we'll remove the solar tower from the buoy hole to connect our wave and subsurface sensors. Install the wave sensor to the center of the XB-200's power hub using the included software. Apply a silicone-based grease to the rubber portion of the MCIL connector to aid insertion. Let's move on to the subsurface hardware. Carefully lower the buoy onto its side. Remove the pre-installed bolts from the bottom. Align the instrument cage with the holes and reinstall the bolts with an anti-seize compound. Ballast weight should be sized for the application. A minimum of 15 pounds is recommended for the XB-200. Install the BAL 15 at the bottom of the cage using the supplied hardware and secure the castle nut with the cotter pin. To prevent corrosion, install a sacrificial zinc anode on the cage. Check that the anode is tightly fitted and cannot move or slide. Now we'll install the deployment pipe. Remove the 3 bolts from the top plate of one of the pass-through ports. Unscrew and remove the stop bolt and slide the pipe into the opening. Reinstall the stop bolt, locking the 2 hex nuts together. Make sure to leave a gap between the pipe and bolts. We'll be adding a YSI XO2S for near-surface measurements. Connect the sonde to the UW-XO adapter and lower the sensor into the deployment pipe. Allow the adapter and connector end of the cable to hang free. Then, reinstall the port cap. A NexSens temperature string and second XO2S will be added for water column measurements. Remove the top plate of one of the remaining pass-through ports. Shackle the sensor line to the eye nut. Route the temperature strings through the port. Reinstall the plate. To mount the temperature string and sonde to the sensor line, stretch the line across the floor. Connect the sensor cables to the line using the TS clamps and supplied O-rings, ensuring there is slack in the electrical cable. Repeat above and below each node on the string. Once assembled, pull tightly on the sensor line to confirm there's adequate slack in the temperature string. For the water column sonde, use the MC600 clamp. First, mount the clamp to the sensor line, and then secure the sonde using the supplied cable ties. Connect the cable to the sonde and secure it to the line using TS clamps every few meters. Join both the cables and sensor line with a T-bumper before routing the assembly up through the port. Reattach the solar tower to the buoy hole and connect the solar panel power cables to the power hub. Plug the sensors into their pre-configured port and the power cable into the X3 Datalogger's center port. Then, reinstall the white top plate to the solar tower. Now is a good time to check our connections and ensure the system is working properly. And that's it. Our XB-200 is assembled and ready for deployment. Follow the links in the description to learn more about getting started with NexSens X series data loggers and the WQ Data Live web data center. For additional resources, visit the NexSens knowledge base online to learn more. NexSens. Better data. It's never been easier.